Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Neverwinter Nights 2 with the Aftershock mod. Alright, still making our way through this large complex here called the Mines. Coming up with a bunch of quests and everything too while we're here. Still a lot of people we haven't talked to yet, so let's continue doing that and see if we can find out anything else that might be going on. Talk to these guys. You're going to get me a drink in the tavern? I'll pay you back tomorrow. And some nurses. I'm sorry, but we cannot help you at the moment. Well, we just can't. Maybe later. Well, look at all the detail in this place. Sango did a really nice job here. Alright, now, this area here was the tavern, but it appears to be locked up. The boss's minion. Let's talk to this guy. You got somewhere to stay? Is that an offer of accommodation? No, it's because people go in here, get drunk, and fall asleep to avoid paying rent. Then I have to throw them out, and I don't want to do that because I've got better things to do. I suppose we better go and find somewhere to stay then. See you later. You will. And if you come back lying, I'll soon find out, and then you'll be in the shit. Don't worry, I don't fancy sleeping in the shit. Come on. Alright, so apparently we're not getting in there just yet. Alright, who's back here? I'm already taken, so go find some other woman. This place is a dump. Alright. Yep, all the crate houses. Okay, they got curtains and shit on them. Alright, let's see, who's back here? A laundry assistant. Some of this stuff's absolutely filthy. I couldn't get that dirty if I tried. Alright, we haven't been down here yet. This goes to the zombie cages. But first, let's talk to all these people. The waterman. What are you after then? I was just wondering what you were doing, that's all. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm standing by a well with buckets and barrels everywhere, so I must be roasting a cow, mustn't I? Very funny. You're in charge of the water here, are you? No, I'm not in charge of it. I just sell it. People come here, place an order, pay me, and then they get their water. I even deliver it if they want to pay a bit extra. People pay for water? Of course they do. 20 gold for a barrel. Pretty good price considering how much a bucketful costs. Buy yourself a barrel for 20 gold, fill it up. That's another 20, and I'll sell it by the bucketful, and you'll make a killing. As a water baron, no thanks. What the? It just falls from the sky? This is madness. I couldn't agree with you more. No sky here, is there? And someone has to look after the well. People need water. We provide it, therefore it comes at a price. Charging for water is better because it stops people wasting it, so this way we're helping to look after it. And make a profit selling something that's free. Look, do you want a barrel or not? There's a bit of a demand now with more people arriving, so these prices won't stay this low for long. To stop your moaning, and if you don't want to pay for water, you can always drink beer. And then want water in the morning. Sounds like a good idea. I know a better idea, but I'm not saying it. Probably just as well. Don't touch anything you haven't paid for. Alright, let's see. What do we have down this way? Well, this place is locked up too. All I want to do is go and pick some berries without paying an entrance fee. It's ridiculous. You can't go out this way unless you have a pass, so bugger off. Okay. Alright, to the zombie cages, but before we go down there, let's check out the rest of this place over here. We haven't been over here yet. Up here, and we still need to go to the inn too. Alright, back to the market area. Let's see what's all this way. Alright, this place was locked up too. Let's see what these guys say. Why are you talking to me, not our brother? I've seen him around before. Can't think where. Okay. A water cellar again. I'm not having you drink out of the barrel. You've got to bring your own bucket. To the lower mines. The boss's minion. Stop right there. Turn around and piss off. That's not very nice, is it? It's not meant to be. You can't come down here unless you're sent here or work for the boss. You are neither, so like I said, piss off. Alright, we'll leave, but what's down there? None of your business, that's what. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, we haven't been down here. What do you reckon on my new crate? I can cook, clean, do washing, and... well, that's all, nothing weird. And that's it here. I'm busy, come back later. Alright, there's nothing of interest down here, apparently. Let's see, let's make our way back over here then. I don't think we've been down these passageways over here. We've been over here already. Yeah, let's go down this way. I don't deserve this crap, but at least the boss keeps us safe. You'll be staying at the inn, I suppose. Rich bastards. An attendant. Alright, there's the inn. Let's talk to the guard first, see what he says. Any trouble in there, and you won't make it out of here alive. Alright. 5 gold and I'll put a smile on your face. The bunkhouse. Let's see what this guy says. What do you want? I hope you're not looking for trouble. Don't worry, we're not. We just wondered what was in here, that's all. Well, go and wander somewhere else. It's full up until they get enough for some more beds. What do you mean? This is the bunkhouse. 4 gold a night. Better than the floor. Worse than the inn, but it's safe, and nobody's gonna rob you, beat you up, or steal your stuff. That's why it's always busy. That's nice to know. Thanks. You're welcome. Maybe in a week or two, they'll have some more space in here. You never know. People come and go all the time. Well, they normally go because they run out of gold, but then more come. Running out of gold seems to be an issue around here. It is, and I bloody well ran out in the arena. That's why I'm working here for a bed and board. I get tips now and then, play a bit of cards or dice, and run errands, so I'll get enough for the arena soon. But isn't that where you lost your money before? Well, yes, but I know what I'm doing this time. Good luck with that. Alright, the bunkhouse, huh? Alright, let's go back over here. Alright, the inn, and let's see what this guy's got to say, the attendant. Come here for a bath, have you? Is that what this is? Of course it is, and at the moment it's only a gold piece each, so you might as well take advantage of it. Why? Is the price about to go up? It always does when we change the water. 3 gold for unused, 2 for slightly used, and 1 for times like now when we haven't changed it for ages. Ha! Damn! I can heat some up a bit for a gold piece too, if you want, but it'll take time to boil some. I think we might give it a miss. We've got some pretty clean towels at the moment too. Oh well, that's made all the difference now. Go on then, I'll keep an eye on your gear for a while. You have a splash about in the tub. There's no door on the bathroom. Why would there be? I have to make sure nothing dodgy's going on in there, or that people are taking too long. I'm not taking my clothes off in front of you and having you watch me take a bath. Or letting anybody that walks past have a look. Are you mad? It's nothing I haven't seen before. Just think of me as your assistant. Lords and ladies get people to bathe them all the time. It's just part of the service and lets you get your money's worth, that's all. That's all? You really think I'm that stupid? You probably wait until women are having a bath, then let other people in to have a look. That's why there's no door. And you want us to pay for using your filthy water? All right, if it's about the money, how about I let you have one for free, missy? I'll let you use my special soap. I can rub some on your back for you, too. Enough! Oh dear, Garth's losing it fast. You will apologize to my friend now. I'd definitely do it if I was you. What for? I've done nothing wrong. No, but you were thinking about it in that twisted mind of yours. Can I kill him, please? I think there's a cue. I work for the boss. You can't touch me. Really? I don't think there'll be any witnesses when bath time just became free, do you? All right. I'm sorry. I just misjudged the situation and don't realize how sensitive and shy you all were. Is that acceptable, Garth? Yes, but this man will fit a curtain or a door in the bathroom and stay on this side of it in the future. Who the fuck? All right, I'll see what I can do, but I might take a while to get it sorted. If it takes too long, I will come back and blind you. Wow, some people are just so sensitive. Shut up and quit while you're ahead. Let's leave this little creep. Alright, can we get back here? Yep, the bathhouse for certain. Alright, does he say anything else? I'll get something sorted soon, don't worry. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Alright, up to the inn we go. Alright, let's take a look at a map now. The manager, let's talk to her. Splendid. We have some new arrivals and they look rather interesting. Are you planning to stay here? That depends on what you have to offer. The finest rooms in the mines that are totally secure. A bathroom with unlimited water, drinks, and snacks. But they come at an extra cost and will be added to your daily bill. Does the bathroom have a door? Why wouldn't it? Oh, I see. You've seen the local baths, haven't you? Well, Missy, I can assure you that we will have no perverts watching you while you bathe. You can lock the door from the inside, too. Sounds good to me. Yes, it does. How much for a room? I've got a nice double that you can have for 30 gold a night. That's only 10 each, so it's a bargain, and one of you gets a whole big bed to themselves. What do you mean? There's 4 of us. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had assumed that the orc was your bodyguard and would be staying with the others. Well, he's not. He's a good friend, and we've been through a lot together. I thought she was talking about me, then Garth. Well, Tamlonians are part orc, aren't they? So it's not surprising. A Tamlonian, too? That is very special indeed. You'll be the first ever Tamlonian and orc to stay here. I'll give you 10 gold off your first night as an apology for the misunderstanding. Fair enough. Here's your gold, and where do we sign? I will fill in the book for you, but perhaps giving me your names would help. No problem. I'm Rodan, and my friends are Marissa, Garth, and Zara. Thank you, Rodan. My name is Alice, and if there's anything you need, then don't be afraid to ask. One thing I wonder is, how come you can have somewhere that looks like this when outside is a bit of a mess? It's more than a bit of a mess, it's a total mess. But the owner of this place runs all the mines, and thought it was necessary to keep some form of dignity for our more important visitors and guests. Good to know that we just became important. All my guests are, and that is why they are looked after and will come to no harm in this place. If you have an issue here, come and see me first, and I will get it dealt with swiftly. Issues such as... It's never happened, but if something of yours went missing, or if you found somebody to be aggressive or threatening, then that would not be tolerated. That applies to us too, no doubt? It does indeed, so enjoy your stay, and I hope you like your room. It's the one on the right, just after the card table. Thanks, we'll see you later. Alright. Just after the card table, huh? Oh, that's it right there. Alright, let's through here. And the washing room. Let's see, does Alice say anything else? Everything alright, I hope? And some guests. Sit down, I'll deal you in. 2 gold minimum bet. Alright, the card table, huh? Let's see, did we actually lose money in that deal? We got 20 coins. And let's see, we had a journal update as well. You've got a room at the inn. Now you need to see if anybody there knows about foraging. Yeah, we still need to try to pick up a job here, huh? Alright, more guests.
Hello.
Good to see new faces around here. I'm Lord Nashton, and to whom am I speaking? I'm Rodan, and my friends are Marissa, Garth, and Zara. Pleasure to meet you, and let me guess, you've been on all sorts of adventures, haven't you? Just one big one at the moment. Splendid. You certainly look like the types that can take care of yourselves, which is very useful around here. It's rather useful everywhere at the moment. If you don't mind me asking, have you always been a lord, or was this some sort of wartime promotion? Ha, I like your style. Always been one, Rodan. I'm related to the old emperor on my grandmother's side. We Nashtons have been around for centuries, but I think myself and Lady Nashton are the only two left now. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Were you all in the city during the attack? Yes, at our manor. Dreadful business that was. We managed to get out with enough to keep us going for quite some time, while the guards and our servants held the dead off. I bet they were really pleased about that. Of course they were. They were doing their duty, protecting their masters. Yes, they were. It must be quite difficult for you to adjust now without them. Not really. I keep myself busy and have quite a few interesting ventures on the go at the moment. Is that what you call the whores at Rosa's place these days? Please meet my dear wife, Lady Nashton. As you can tell, she is very polite and knows when not to interrupt. Don't forget how your mother met your father, my dear. She certainly had no royal blood, and wasn't exactly pure as the driven snow. I think that's enough family history. What sort of ventures are you talking about? Ah, that's more like it. Looking for a piece of the action, are you? Let's just say we don't really want to sit around idle for too long. Excellent. And with your obvious talents, you should go far. I might have something that you'd be interested in. Such as? Let's just call it a bit of estate management. With the influx of undesirables, certain parts of the upper mines have got a bit shabby recently, and it could affect one of my businesses if it carries on for too long. Do we look like decorators to you? On the contrary, you look like just the people I need. A little bit of gentle persuasion of the unwashed masses to leave is all it will require, and you'll be rewarded with a cut of the price increase in whatever area you work on. You want us to scare people? Yes, if that's all it takes. But fires work remarkably well, too. I'll clear it with the boss, and you won't be obstructed. We have an understanding on such matters, and he can see the benefit of higher-paying tenants as well as you or I can. Sorry, but we really can't do that at the moment. Then think about it. You could be missing out on good opportunity to make some gold. That would be shocking, but we were thinking more about working outside, perhaps foraging, something like that. Foraging? You realize you only get about 10% of the real price, and would be far better off buying the things as they come in. I made quite a bit that way, and still have a couple of buyers working for me now. How much do the buyers make? Up to 30%. Let's put it this way. You give me 500 gold, and I'll set you up with a buyer. He'll use that money to buy goods that arrive, then sell them on while we sit here eating good food and drinking wine. So long as the price of goods is maintained, everyone's happy. Except for the foragers, perhaps. They're just happy to be home and still alive. But if you want a bit of a thrill outside, see Sean in the tavern, and he can tell you what's going on with foraging in more detail. Thanks, we might do that. You'll be back when you realize where the real money is to be made. Yes, I think you're right. We'll be back, Lord Nashton. Come on. Alright, so this guy here's another thug, huh? Alright, let's see, we had a journal update. See Sean in a tavern about more foraging work. Alright. Let's talk to the rest of the people in here. You a zombie hunter too? You've got that look about you.
Hello there.
I hope everything is to your satisfaction, sir. Alright, let's take a look in our room. What do we got going on in here? We got a bed, a lockbox, a wardrobe, This is quite nice, really, isn't it? Thanks, Mr. Boss. Are you being sarcastic? Me? Never. But don't you feel a bit guilty about staying here under the boss's watchful eye while everyone else fights for floor space? Maybe we're just getting a look at things from every perspective. That's exactly what I'm doing. So who gets what bed? Well, there's a boy's bed and a girl's bed, so it doesn't make much difference who has what. Sounds fair to me. No snoring, Garth. That applies to you too, but not the Garth part, of course. Yes, because us girls do not snore, do we, Marissa? We do not, but I think we should go to the tavern first. That's a surprising suggestion coming from you. I know, I can't believe I thought of that. But according to the Lord, whatever his name is, we should see Sean there about foraging work. That Lord's a bastard, and it's a real shame about the rules here. It is indeed. Do you think he spies for the boss? Of course he does, if there's money in it. We better watch out for him, and there's no way I'm doing his dirty work just to get on his good side. What? You don't fancy burning some poor people's houses down for money, or cheating the foragers? He is a truly despicable man. I know, and I realize it's career suicide, but I'm really not in the mood for that sort of thing. I know what I'm in the mood for. Is this a killing Lord Nashton, wiping out the tavern, or having a drink? You got them in the wrong order, but all of the above, only if the tavern turns hostile. It's a tradition thing. You realize that we might actually go to a normal tavern that doesn't turn nasty and involve a massacre. My first ever real tavern. Can this be happening? We're not there yet, Zara. I will get the drinks, like I said, but not because I lost the bet, as that debt is paid. Of course it is, and nobody would suggest it wasn't. Why are you looking at me? Was I? Oh, sorry. Come on. Alright. Alright, this room is locked, as well as this one. Let's see if these people know anything. Can I get you anything, sir? And there's another guest here. Let's see if this guy says anything. Have a wash, get yourself cleaned up, and join me for some drinks later. Alright, we can't get into these ones. Alright, let's see. Does Alice say anything new? No. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be going to the tavern next. Let's get out of here. Let's see. There's nothing on the map new, is there? No. Alright. Alright, let's see. The tavern was way over here, right? Yep, let's go that way. I don't see anything new on the map. And we need to go this way. Alright, let's see. This guy say anything different? Got yourself sorted out yet? Yes, we've got a room at the inn now. Good, then you can go in and get as wasted as you want. For a small fee, we can offer a carry-home service. Who's this we? We are everywhere, and if you go home with one of us, nobody will dare to touch you. Think of it as an investment. How much of an investment? That depends on the state of you. Talk to me later, and I'm sure we can sort something out. Maybe we will. Yeah. Alright, to the tavern. There's quite a few people in here. The landlord, boss's minion, the cook, bunch of customers, looks like some prostitutes maybe, and some entertainers. Alright, let's talk to the landlord first. Look what the cat dragged in, if it isn't my old friend Rodon with some new mates. Great, that's just what I needed. What do you mean? Aren't you pleased to meet up with an old mate again? I'm always pleased to meet up with an old friend. It's just that you're not one of them. Careful what you say, Rodon. You wouldn't want to get yourself in trouble, would you? The boss is an old acquaintance of mine from way back. You lay a finger on me or start trouble in this tavern, and you'll wish you died in the barn. And you'll wish you never had me put in it if you try and pull another stunt like that again. We haven't even asked for a drink yet. This has to be a new record. Who is this man? The landlord of the tavern I was in on the night of the attack. The one that was going to get me killed in a barn after they robbed me. Oh, like that, is it? Shall we? Shall we what, you weird bitch? Shall you order some drinks, sit down, shut up, and behave yourselves? Or something else, perhaps? Are this lot giving you trouble? Nothing I can't handle. So what'll it be, Rodon? I will have a flagon of ale. Give my friends whatever they want, and I will pay for it. We have an orc with a brain and some gold. That's good to see. Ale is it, Rodon? I seem to remember you like an ale and wine, too. That's probably why you got so drunk and can't remember your dear old friend properly. I'll just have an ale. I'll have a glass of white wine, please. And I'll have a water. A water? Yes, a water. Are you all right? I'm fine, but today is a special Tamlonian religious day, and we cannot drink until tomorrow. You're not in Tamlonian now, you freak. This is a tavern, so what'll it be? A water, please. You would not want to anger my gods by forcing me to drink alcohol. Fuck me. You just sent a shiver down my spine, lady. I'll give you a mug, and you can help yourself to water. There should be some in a jug somewhere. Thank you, landlord. That'll be just fine. I'll leave them on the bar. There's no waitress service here. My girls have got better things to do. That'll be fine, thanks. Here's the 10 gold from Jimmy. Did you give him the special? No, I didn't. Just a normal. But if you really want me to go into details, he took a bit more persuasion to get started, but lasted slightly longer than last time. Don't get me started with me, whore. You're lucky I don't trade you in for something a bit younger. Next customer, you make sure he gets the special. Got it? But if they don't want it, then they don't want it. Then you give it to them for the same price, and next time they will. I'm not having Rosa take away my business, so you're not going to have to give the customers something out of the ordinary, and they'll keep coming back and pass the word around. Oh, how absolutely marvelous. What a good idea. Thank you, my goddess. Are you all right? It's probably the water thing. I think it's a bit more than that. Yes, I know that woman. Was she a priestess at your temple? No, but we really have to talk to her. Are you going to explain that? Not in public. Fair enough, let's go and see her. Don't forget to pay for the drinks, Chunky. You enjoyed saying that, didn't you? Yes, this is going to be a very good night. Good, it's been a while since we had one of them. Come on. The special lady. Alright, we're going to have to find her. I don't know where she went to. Let's see, we had a journal update. Marissa wants to talk to one of the prostitutes in the tavern, and it seems very important. Alright, boss's minion. Piss off. And some dancers. My husband is standing right behind me. The lute player. And some more customers. Alright, what's through here? A customer and a woman. Huh! See what these guys got to say. What the fuck do you think you're doing in here, mate? Wow, I had no idea I was that popular. Alright, and a woman. Okay. Well, aren't you the handsome one? Are you going to buy me a drink? I might later, but I came here because my friend wants to talk to you. What have we got here, then? A shy half-orc? That's gotta be a first. He's certainly an original, but it wasn't him that wanted a chat. It was me. You really are an unusual bunch. Is she all right? You know, I'm not a healer. My therapy's a little bit different. Of course we know. We're not daft. But I suppose you are going to heal something in a minute. All right, this is getting weird now. I agree. What is going on? I want to thank this woman for what she did for me, that's all. Really? You took the words out of my mouth. What did I do? Sleep with your horrible boyfriend and give you an excuse to finish with him? No, I lived a wonderful life because of you. I had done things that are unbelievable, and my life has been full of joy. 26 years ago, you left me at the Temple of Shantea in a box with only a blanket and a name. Marissa? Yes, that was a name that you chose, and the one that my sisters kept for me to remember you by. I don't want to know why you did it, because it's irrelevant. But you should know that I am truly grateful for what you did. Well, that was a bit surprising. You think so? You should be standing where I am. You're right, I did do that, and I've always wondered if it was the right thing. But how did you know it was me? I recognized you from when you used to come to the temple, and you also gave me your eyes. Not now, obviously, but before my transformation, mine were exactly the same. My dearest Marissa, I am truly sorry that I didn't come back after you spoke to me that one time. I just couldn't. My life's a pile of shit, and I couldn't have you going down with me. You look so happy there. That is because I was, and that is why I'm thanking you for everything. I owe you that. Well, now that we all know each other, I'm Rodan, by the way, and my two other friends are Garth and Zara. Sorry, I'm Marina, and this is all a bit too much. I'm really very pleased to meet you all, but I can't help wondering, Marissa, my dear, what was this transformation, and why did you do it when you were so beautiful? It wasn't really a choice thing, and I think maybe you've had enough shocks for one night. Rodan's right. I will tell you all about it one day. For now, you have to promise that you will not speak about what you know about me to anybody. I promise if that's what you want, but surely we can celebrate a bit. Celebrate quietly and alone. It would take too much explaining, and you really don't want to be linked to us in case something bad happens. Are you all in trouble? Way to go, Marissa. Turn up to say, hello, it's me, your daughter, but by the way, we're in the shit, and you don't want to know us. I don't think it was just the eyes Marissa got from her mother. There are two of them now. What have I done to deserve this? I rather like the idea. Marina and Marissa. It sounds pretty good. Good on you, Zara. Me too. I said this was going to be a very good night, and I was right. It's the best I've ever had too, my dear. Are you staying here now, so we can keep in touch? Sort of. We're here looking for Sean about some foraging work. Do you know him? Yes, he'll be over by the kitchen. He's never too far away from food or drink. But why foraging? It's very dangerous, and you won't get paid much. It's a bit complicated, and the less you know, the better. Oh, I see. I didn't know they taught the art of cloak and dagger at Shantea temples, but don't worry, I'll keep my mouth shut. It'll be all right, and we're not leaving you here. You'll have to. The landlord paid off my debt and owns me now. I'm lucky he did it. What's a 41-year-old woman like me going to do otherwise? I'd be out in the corridors doing all sorts just for food. Can we buy the debt off him? No, I wouldn't let you. It's my fault for getting drunk and blowing all my money on card games. I'll pay it off one day and be free. I admire your principles and wish you luck. Just don't forget my offer. I won't. Thank you, Rodan. You're a kind man, and I'm glad that my daughter has you as a friend. I'm pleased to have her with me, too. How come you ended up here in the mines? I was working in the city, same sort of thing, and then the attack happened. I happened to be with a rather rich man at the time, and when he couldn't get dressed in time, I grabbed his jewelry and money pouch, then dived out the window. You robbed him and left him with nothing on? No, I'm not a thief, and have never stolen anything in my life. He was wearing the two zombies that had just burst through the door. If I hadn't have been on top, I'd be dead now, but I like to think he died with a smile on his face because he'd just finished. Oh, that's different, and maybe a little bit too much information, too. Yes, it was. Well, that's a first. You getting shocked? There are a lot of thirsts happening tonight, my dear. There are indeed. You're drinking water, too.
You were 15.
Sorry, Zara. What was that about?
I'm 15. She was 15 when she had Marissa. 41 takes away 26 is 15. That's really messed up.
Yes, Zara, it is. And don't follow in my footsteps.
Don't worry, I won't.
Are you going to stand around all night talking, or are you going to make me some money? Tell you what, landlord, why don't you just fuck off? Take it easy, Marissa. That was easy. Oh, dear. Mr. Landlord, I was just getting a good idea for this woman. Why did you interrupt? Yes, I had a bet on that she'd take 15 from Garth, and Marissa said 10, and you've buggered it up now. 5 extra for you, Orc. That's about the special, so that's 15 away. Sounds like you win, Rodon. Good to see you've entered into the spirit of things. Thanks, asshole. You're welcome, Miss Weirdwater. Marina, I will never come back to collect what you owe me. Here's your money, and a tip for the special. It has been a pleasure to meet you. Yes, go and have a lie down. Think about what just happened, and don't worry, you'll be getting out of here.
Thank you, but this place is dangerous, so don't do anything silly. I don't want any of you getting killed.
Funny you should say that.
Yes, it is, because we won't want that to happen either.
Don't worry about us, and we'll sort something out for you. Definitely. Come on. All right, Marina. Marissa's mother, huh? Let's see, was her journal update? The woman in the tavern is Marina, Marissa's mother. She has to stay there at the moment, so there's not too much you can do about it. Maybe later. Alright, yeah, we need to go to the kitchen and talk to Sean for this foraging stuff, but we're going to do that in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you then.